Hey, all YouTubers and subscribers. I just got back from the park and I snapped some more pictures. Alright, got a question for y'all. Have you ever snapped pictures and didn't know what they were for? Okay, or what was on them? Okay, everybody has done that. I went down there with Gretchen to have her run off some excess energy, and she's tired now. Excuse me. Alright, we all have film that needs to be developed. I happen to found this along with um, another camera that I'm sure these are of Greene County. Alright, just you get so busy and you forget what you have because you take roll on top of roll, especially out on an investigation. Alright, here's a good tip. This one I took this morning, okay? This one I have labeled. When I go to take that in there, I'll know exactly what it is, okay? I have on there the date and where it was taken, alright? And when I take this down to get developed, I'll know this is when I took the photographs. Even though my camera, I don't know, Jim knows how to set the date and times and stuff on the camera, but it's a zoom lens and so forth like that. And this is a good handy tip, especially if you're out on an investigation and you have umpteen rolls of film. Alright, label your cases and date them, and put the location down in which you've done an investigation. I'm finding that that is very, very helpful because I'm tired of finding film and not knowing what they are until I get them developed. And this way, this will keep my notes, up to date, and it'll go correspond with my notes as well. Those of you who have a digital camera, I have a $500 digital camera here, but it's not working. It's an Olympus Candida D360L. Alright, got a favor to ask of y'all. If you know where I can get this camera fixed, it's not old, I haven't hardly used it, okay, and know the program that where I can develop the pictures, please feel free to email me, okay, because I would really like to get it fixed. It does take really, really nice pictures, but Walmart gave me such a hassle, and Jimmy got this for me about 2 Christmases ago, and I even wrote to the company and never got a reply back, nothing from them, okay? So, I live in Fayette County here in PA, and if you know of any place that fixes cameras or digital cameras, please feel free to email me because I'd really like to get to using this camera again. Because what I like going out on an investigation is I'm like a little kid at Christmas time. I gotta see what I got. But I still stick by the 35 millimeters because you always get negatives where I have to print them out and laminate them to preserve them. The other type of film that I like to use is the 400. The 800 is good, okay, and this is the extra, okay, X-/TRA. I like this film. Alright, the 800 works good, but the extra, even though it's a 400, does the same as the 800, okay, and it's made by Fuji. I enjoy using this type of film, and I was glad I went down to the dollar store. They sell Fuji extra, so, and you pay, more for it at Walmart or whatever. This was only $2.50, believe it or not, for 24 exposures. So, these are little tidbits that I like to give when I'm thinking about them. The handout to investigators or researchers out there, and I just seen a flash, and I don't know what's going on. I know my place is haunted. But I took my notebook, okay, I stressed that, and I wrote down everything, even the feelings that I got. Now, I have to admit, I was a bit skittish today. I was up on that stage with Gretchen. She loves it up there, and and I did see where they have electric outlets, so I'm going to have to see if the electric is turned on down there. If it is, me and the camcorder's going down, okay? Of course, I got to get a hold of the police department to let them know what I'm doing, if it's going to be early evening or whatever. and which I don't think I'll have a problem with because they do know me. Of course, I took my notes, wrote down exactly everything that I was doing besides, with her pulling on the rope and stuff. I put down there the arrival time, the exit time. I put down there about the solar X-ray and the geomagnetic field, because I don't go by the moon phase, but those who wish to do that, they can do that as well. Also put down there the type of weather we were having. Okay, fortunately it did not rain, but it is a very much of a cloudy, overcast day. And I even put Gretchen down as my attendee. Okay, and then when I get my film back, I can compare them with my notes, because by the time I get my film back, which is an hour, but I'll have to wait until payday to get that developed, so I can look back on my notes and refer back to them. And I'll be making a video about that. But I think this is a great idea, because we all have film that we take massive amount of pictures, especially if we're out on an investigation. And this way, this lets us know exactly what date it was that we were there, and the location, and so forth. So I wanted to pass this little tidbit on to y'all, and give you some pointers so you don't get aggravated, because I'm the type of person I gotta learn, okay? And it's all hands-on with me. So, but the two things, that you take with you if you're going just out shooting at the spare of the moment thing is your notebook. Always make a point to carry a pen. Now, what I found, and you see this little bag sitting here. This happens to be my old lunch bucket, okay, that I used for work. They're a couple dollars in the dollar store. As you can see, I put everything in it. Everything, okay? It has a zipper top, and it's easy to carry. I carry it on my shoulder. And, of course, here's my camera, alright, which is zoom lens, which is a very nice camera I got for Jim. Here is my tape recorder. This is a voice activated. I don't recommend it because it's only activated by voice. I like the old standard type tape recorder. However, I do not know how to get the EVP other than the way I've been doing it here at home, or putting it on DVD, okay, to transfer it onto YouTube. So if anybody has any ideas on how to do that, let me know. I'm not electronically inclined, by the way. Of course, Radio Shack has these. These are mics. I have a stand for that. They go on my tape recorder. The mic catches more than what if you would just have a flap up on the recorder itself. Like here's the flap, okay, where the mic is right here. I can't open it up. It's been a while since I used this. But anyway, that's the mic, but I use an external microphone because I've caught some really, really good EVPs off of this mic. I paid $20 for it down at Radio Shack. Also, here's my little cameo that I introduced the other day. Okay, it don't catch as many spirits as what my old cameo did. Another thing is, you hear these big-ass talking investigators, you need all this equipment. No, you don't. Throwaway camera. You run out of film, there's a throwaway camera. Okay, I got one in black and white, believe it or not, and I have this in color. This is only just a part of what I have. Carry lots and lots of batteries, okay? And carry a lot of film with you if you're going to use a 35 millimeter. Alright? But you don't need to go out and spend all this money on equipment. Now, there is one equipment that I do want to get, and that's when I go to Tennessee. And it's a new equipment out, and it is for ghost investigations, paranormal investigations. $2 at the dollar store. This was my old lunch bucket that I used to take to work with me. I use it now to carry my camera and stuff in. In fact, I have 2 of them. And I have a big bag full. I have cables to my infrared cameras and stuff like that. So, but these are just little tidbits that I wanted to pass on to y'all and give you an idea of, if you just go out, spare the moment, what all you need to take in your little bag. Also carry a cell phone if you're going by yourself, as I suggested before. If you have a pet, take your pet along, because especially with somebody, a medium-sized dog like my Gretchen is, nobody's going to mess with you. Okay? All right. I'm running out of time here. This is Try76 signing off. If I can think of anything else to help you with your investigations, I'll get a video out there.